Hello, fellow explorers. Welcome back to Starfield. It is I, RadiatedBru, and we are continuing our quest today. We've got a few things that Constellation wants us to do for him, so we're going to start out by talking to Mr. Walter Stroud over here to see what it is he's looking for. The other couple missions we have available are to go find a couple more powers or temples or something like that. So
I think you're getting the wrong idea here.
Looks like we got some sort of argument going on over there. But
I really thought you'd understand where I'm coming from, Sam.
all right, let's talk to these guys.
Fine. Let's see what he says. Hey, you have a second? Sam and I were just having a discussion, and I wanted someone else's input.
I think it's more accurate to say that you and I have now both been cornered, but sure.
I'd like to, get in shape, do some working out. So I asked Vladimir for some tips, and he basically said weightlifting was a bad idea.
Are you sure that's what he said, or is it just what you heard?
Anyway, so I wanted to get Sam's opinion on it, and he pretty much said the same thing.
Okay, since now you've been fully roped into this, let's all just take a step back. I had simply pointed out that if you take a look at Mateo, weightlifting isn't necessarily the first thing that comes to mind. I was wondering whether there might be a better option for him, and just sort of musing in general about the idea of sticking to things you're inclined to, versus going out and trying something completely new. Well, what's your take on it? You think it's better to stick to what you know, or to take any opportunity to try something that's maybe outside your comfort zone?
Well, I think that there's lots of different things you could do. Sometimes stepping out of your comfort zone is worth the risk, but you never get anywhere if you don't take any risks. That is true. But are we still talking about weightlifting here?
Well, now I'm just talking more generally, philosophically, if you will.
Well, you have to take some risk.
Well, there you have it.
That's what I've been saying! Anyway, thanks. I think I'm gonna try it. And don't worry, I'll be sure and ask Vladimir for pointers.
Hey, we'll support you no matter what. Just don't want to see you get hurt is all.
Yeah, I know. Thanks.
I hope we come back.
Maybe if I need a spotter.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
I hope we come back and Mateo's just absolutely jacked. That'd be hilarious. All right, let's talk to Mr. Walter now that we don't have that argument happening over your shoulder.
I must admit, you've surprised me. I thought you were going to take off as soon as you'd gotten something from us. But I was wrong. I want you for a little soiree I'm planning.
All right. Well, let's hear it.
It's about an artifact, and our goal is simple. We're going to purchase it. Our seller is a freelance operative in the city of Neon, which means the artifact is almost certainly stolen from someone. I just need a little more presence in the negotiation to show we're serious. And I think you'd be perfect.
Okay. Well, let's do
That
it.
settles it then. We just need to make a few stops when we get to the city, and then the drinks will be on me.
As long as the drinking comes after the negotiation, or whatever this is going to entail.
It'll be easy, I promise. I'll ride passenger on your ship until we get to Neon. Just let me know when you're ready to set off.
Let's go.
To the Volai star system, then. I admit I'm a little excited.
If
Walter
you are
needs an
free soon,
adventure.
Could we talk?
We're going to talk to Andreja on our way, and
When that time's right, I'd appreciate a chat.
boy, everybody wants to talk. All right, well, we're going to knock some of that out, and we will see you on the ship.
Time to join the stars.
Off we go.
Have I mentioned that I am not fond of seafood?
Smell that? Construction, incense, industrial chemicals of every kind. But they still can't get rid of the odor of chasm bass.
What's chasm
A
bass?
native species of fish. I often wonder what would have happened if they'd never found out about the psychotropic effects. I mean, on paper, a rich protein source has far more practical value than a recreational drug. But theory loses out once again to practice.
It's true.
Something to do with Kazambas's natural oils, apparently. If you're curious, the name is Aurora.
Well,
We need to stop by the Stroud Eklund offices. There are certain authorization procedures when large funds are being transferred, even for something like this.
alright. Well, let's go to Stroud Eklund headquarters.
Want to challenge your instincts and hone those corporate skills? Ryujin is here right now.
Ah, Neon. Instant sensory overload.
We offer a full range of cosmetic and biological
Clover over at Kelcorp? She's too good for Neon.
Ooh,
Sounds like she's trying to
Stroud
I do
Eklund.
not know about you, but I am starting to suspect that Benjamin Bayou has a slightly inflated view of himself.
Scram, I'm on duty.
Clearly, the intent is to get us into the Astral Lounge. Shall we follow the signs? Walter is very proud of his business. And he should be. His ships are very high quality.
It's all right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes, allow me to bust you in, sir.
Thank you.
Walter,
Issa.
shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner. And you're just standing right here. Issa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's branding.
It's nice to meet you.
Oh, aren't you lovely? Walter, wherever did you meet your new friend? I'm jealous.
A colleague from Constellation.
Ah, yes, the daring explorers my partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
There's no need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much.
Oh, Walter.
Yes? Why are you here, Walter? The board meeting isn't for a while. Our vacations aren't coming up either.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Oh, this wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astro Lounge, would it?
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust? A remarkably insecure location for a clandestine meeting.
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the cellar. What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astral Lounge for security flaws. Give you the advantage if things go wrong.
Bribe a few bouncers, alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly. I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband. We need to go through the fund authorizations anyway.
James Newell is the broker who knows our seller. He'll be able to help you find out more about them. And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Here, let me at least give you some operation funds since I won't be joining you. Meet me back here. I'm going to be present for the negotiation. I'm not leaving you to the Neon Sharks, I promise.
1,000 creds. All right. Probably have to use that for some sort of bribe. Let's go meet our contact.
Another day, another shift.
Got a call, someone's power kept going out?
Here at Enhancement, we offer a full range of cosmetic and cosmetic.
Best Mike. We'll be here when you're ready.
You didn't hear me. Reliable for reuse wherever you go. Latest of today, future to...
There is little question that Regent has some influence here in Neon.
Line of equipment and accessories for all your hectic needs. Packaged food?
Feel like making a purchase today? Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time. Sieghart's Outfitters? Oh, come on. You don't have to pretend you haven't been to his poor excuse for a store off of Bayou Plaza. I understand that. But when you're dealing with a snake like Siegert, normal commerce practices go right out the window. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon security to keep his place safe.
Interesting.
Everyone has a choice. Some are simply more difficult than others. The only way to fight Neon security is if all the merchants unify and push back on these unreasonable rules. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
Let's say you did.
Information isn't usually free.
Let's just keep turning him to Walter to pay him.
I guess maybe I can add this to his tab. Okay. I don't know much, but I did have one of my freelancers tail the seller back to his place. Sleep Crate 1. Let me write down the unit for you.
Search the seller's sleep crate. All right.
Don't even bother with that other place. Newell's Goods. We have everything you...
Is anyone gonna care if I pick my way in?
Hope you can succeed at that before we are discovered.
Poor guy got laid off. And he's broke. Hopefully we can help him out. Man. Sounds like somebody who is desperate has possibly taken the item we're looking for, the artifact.
I'm thinking about taking my spouse to Enhance for their birthday. It'll be a gift for both of us.
Can you believe Xenofresh charges us a license fee to flesh
So what do you say?
Let's go back to the plaza. Welcome to the Astral Lounge. Told you there was alien life.
Hey there!
Hi! Having fun?
Gotta case this place out.
Take it easy.
Yeah, you're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, I've got you covered. But if you're here for something a little more exciting, we have plenty of Aurora for sale.
So, is it illegal?
Not at the Astral Lounge, my friend. In fact, this is the only place authorized to sell Aurora by order of Administrator Bayou himself. And once you buy it, you can use it anywhere in the Neon that you'd like. Well, except the spaceport, of course.
Well...
Oh, we have plenty of that. But why not try something different? New planet, new city, new experiences. It's what life's all about. Here, take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie. The Aurora is a bit expensive, but let's face it. Can you really put a price on pleasure? The Astral Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is hand-picked from the finest officers in the city. Private meetings are usually held in the floor above. Just use the elevators.
Interesting. Let's say I need to control the doors.
I'm afraid that would be a serious fire hazard. And I think it's only fair to warn you that the network security on our doors is state-of-the-art. Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astral Lounge VIP package. For a reasonable fee, our security can be your security.
Let's try persuasion again.
We do strive for setting the most reasonable rate.
Ooh, let's name drop Stroud Eklund.
Huh. You work for Stroud Eklund? Perhaps something could be arranged.
And, Walter is coming personally.
Mr. Stroud is coming to the Astral Lounge. Now that is interesting. Well, I think we can certainly offer a discounted rate for you, if you were still interested.
We're gonna use Walter's 1,000 credits here.
Excellent. Let me just apply that discount we discussed, and done. We do hope your meeting goes to your satisfaction. Enjoy the lounge.
Off to check out the VIP suite. Booth 1. Looks like we gotta go all the way around.
Got a problem?
Check the door controls. Approved hand signal.
I never had the patience for computer systems.
Andreja, your chameleon. Sanitation
Get
bot.
lost.
I love
have
it.
a job to do.
Back to talk to Walter.
How are the preparations coming?
The seller is very desperate. He's been laid off. He's in a bad situation. Hopefully we can help him out and not do this in a way.
Excellent. Good work. Let's head to the Astral Lounge. Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next board meeting?
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation, just in case. Good luck, all of you.
All right, we're here. Now, I don't know what the seller looks like, but they'll have a security briefcase with them. Larger than normal. Big enough to hold the artifact. We should split up. The code phrase to identify yourself as the buyer is Ramsey and Travers. Are they?
Code phrases? Under different circumstances, Walter, I think you might have made an adequate smuggler.
Remember, Ramsey and Travers. We'll meet back near the elevator.
To find the seller. They're definitely not carrying it because it's too large. But this gentleman here has a very large bag.
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy drinking?
Ramsey and Travers.
Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one of those fancy VIP lounges? Speaking of which, I gotta get going myself. Excuse me.
Hell yeah! This is awesome!
I just saw our seller walk by. Good job.
He seems a little angry.
It's not surprising. This is a deal over stolen property, after all. Anything could go wrong. Now, before we head in there, let me go over the ground rules. He'll ask for twice what we agreed on. That's normal. He'll probably try to walk out. That's normal, too. Don't worry about the amount we actually settle on. The Stroud-Eklund Discretionary Fund is just a chip to you and me. Our goal is to get him to accept that chip in exchange for the artifact. Anything goes as long as it's in our hands, and we're not dead. How does that sound?
Close the deal, get the artifact. We got this.
This'll be fun. I find matching wits with the neon underworld to always be invigorating.
Yes?
The gentleman that we are meeting for this deal, he is desperate. He's recently laid off from his job, dealing a stolen artifact, and Walter does not care how much we pay. So I'm gonna try to be generous to this guy.
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting, making me nervous. So polite. Almost makes me forget what planet I'm on.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind. And I know you want it.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Things have changed. I want double.
Now, how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in?
Whoa. I'm not chipping in. Be reasonable.
Not my problem.
It is if you leave empty-handed. We came here in good faith. Now honor our previous agreement.
You either figure out a way to give me what I want, or I walk out of here right now.
You need the money.
I leave now. I can get a jump start on the people after me, instead of you all wasting my time.
You'd be on your way already if you just take the money I'm offering you and shut up. What's it going to be?
Man, Walter.
Take or walk?
You might have wanted more, but this is still a good deal.
Fine. This thing is all yours.
Thank you.
Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after. Time to go home. Shall we?
We shall. Got it, Andresia.
Stop right there.
Whoa.
You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Ah. Slayton must have been the original owner. We don't need to do this. All's fair on Neon. Am I right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now.
Well, you don't want to do this because you got security and he's on our side, so...
It's my employer's property. That's all I need to know. You gonna make me shoot you? Really? Huh. That might change things. Huh. All right. But Nicholas Slayton isn't a man you want after you. Good luck with that.
Sending on men into the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We'd better get off the planet quickly. Ace. Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He's greased a few palms. Your ship's been impounded at the spaceport.
Oh, man.
There goes our way out.
Who is this Slayton, anyway?
The CEO of Slayton Aerospace. They're a systems manufacturer. Engines, thrusters.
Alright, well, how does he know it's us?
Same way everything works on Neon. Money. It's terrible at keeping secrets.
True. Well, it's not very easy, Walter.
Yes, I'm fully aware this has not gone according to plan.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicholas is moving this quickly, he must be there or close by.
Let's head to their lobby, shall we? See if we can make an appointment.
Okay. Thank you, Issa. It's good seeing you again. Looks like Slayton also has their offices here in
Devin and Astis is running
Bayou
into some
Plaza.
trouble. Word to the wise, you don't want a piece of that.
Ugh. I do not understand how anyone can tolerate the lights and the music for long.
Look at that engine. Got security here.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. Can I help you?
I need to make an appointment.
I'm afraid Mr. Slayton is a very busy man.
I'm sure we can work something out.
Yeah, I hope so. Oh, I think we can make an exception in your case. Mr. Slayton will see you. Just use the elevator.
Thank you. You look scary, sir.
You have a question? You can chat with the
Ma'am.
receptionist all you want.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace.
Wait. This clearly isn't the executive level. He's on to us.
Walter, taking what's mine and then breaking into my office. A bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right, we've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions, okay?
All right, understood. I'm an elevator person now. I build my kingdom here. Issa has control of the building.
For the moment. Slayton will be scrambling his own security teams once he gets wind that we're no longer at his mercy. Our time is limited.
We shoot our way out.
I'm aware of the irony of me continuing to say it'll be easy. But it'll be easy.
Doors will open in 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful. Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in on. That's the elevator you came in on. Jump right across the top of it and keep going to the end. Drop down and follow the conduit all the way to the end, past the fork. There's a vent above you. Just climb up.
Does the wormy sense me?
Drop down. Stop. One of the doors leads you right into the open. I'm unlocking a safe route. Opening the door on your right. Go now. Head left. But don't go through the door at the end yet. There's a robot stalking the hall. Wait. It's walking down the hall. Go now, straight across to the door. Keep going, all the way to the end. Wait, there's people in the room up ahead. Closing the shutters. Another robot up ahead. Wait for it to pass, then head straight across to the maintenance door next to the security gate. Go now. Let me just get that for you. You know the routine. Up the vent. It's a short one, I promise. Almost there. Door on the right. There's the door. It should take you outside.
Outside? You expect us to climb up the trade tower?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly up one floor to the executive level.
Well, I guess after you.
outside. We have to go up a catwalk. Oh, looks like there are people out here.
You have made a grave mistake.
Just... Oh, are you talking to somebody, Andresia?
Why do they even try? Hey, be careful not to point that thing at me.
Keep going up. Here's our door.
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
Mr. Slayton.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business. You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down. Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes but here?
Well, we need to come to a deal.
You have what's mine. I, indirectly, have what's yours. We are at a stalemate. Although, I do count a few more guns on my side.
And you and Walter are business people.
I do admit, having the co-CEO of Stroud Eklund in my office is quite the opportunity.
How are your quarterlies looking, Nicholas? Perhaps we can add Slayton Aerospace to our supply chain, provided this unpleasantness was behind us.
Yes, I think that could be a most beneficial exchange. There is just the small matter of paying for the humiliation. Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, and the thief responsible for our serendipitous meeting, was caught prior to your arrival. I think it would cement our new partnership if you were to decide on his sentence yourselves.
So we could let him go?
If you wish, you will have the opportunity to tell him yourself, shortly.
It seems reasonable that a thief face some form of punishment, does it not?
He's
my
desperate.
Security brought Musgrove to my office. I'm sure seeing you again will be a fine conclusion to your previous business.
We have an opportunity to spare a man's life. I know he probably wouldn't do the same for us, but that shouldn't matter.
You're right, Walter. I agree. He's desperate. He's been laid off. He's just trying to survive, and I can respect that. Oh, already? You guys. He's a bloody mess.
Oh no. You. Slayton really does have a sick sense of humor.
He does want me to decide what to do with you. I want the story. Just tell me your story.
10 years working in aerospace engineering, and they laid me off. You damn right I stole that thing. They tell you if you have talent and commitment, you can go far. But the truth is, it's all about who steals the most and gets away with it.
That's true. He wants me to decide what to do with you, bud.
Please, I was just trying to sell a product, okay? Isn't that why we're all here?
Be lenient. We were taking advantage of his initiative, after all, even if we have found ourselves working with the man he stole from.
Yep.
Thank you.
Use this opportunity to alter the trajectory of your life. You may not receive another chance.
A rare moment of compassion for this city. Very well. I'll clear things up with the authorities. You're free to go.
Time to go. Let's talk more back at the ship.
That's all you really wanted? You did that to this man for that? Slayton. Alright, let's get out of here. Actually, can I steal from you too? I really do want to. Yeah, actually, it doesn't say stealing at all. Thanks. Well, I guess we're out of here.
Get going. Mr. Slayton is done with you.
Yep, that he is. We've come to a new arrangement.
Security's got its eyes on Saburo Okadikbo. The guy's trouble for the status quo, if you know what I mean.
Enhance your life. Here at Enhance, we offer have your fun, live your best life. Be here when you're ready.
Private sector. That's where the deal is.
You know, I went to Sheffield. Say it exactly.
Oh, there's our beautiful ship. Fosco, did they give you trouble?
The effort to make this place livable is astounding. No end what can be accomplished when there are...
Deal with a man who wanted us dead. I guess we can call that a win. What do you think?
I agree. We got the artifact. You and your wife are cute together.
Thank you. I guess. Some people call Issa a jewel, but she's more than that to me. I can't really describe it. There's a me, and a her, and an us. And I wouldn't trade the us for all the credits in Neon. All in all, a great success. Thank you for allowing me to tag along with Constellation's newest star. Yes, I used a pun. Forgive me.
He gave us a gun. How kind.
Ship's ready. City stuff.
Orbital pattern locked in.
You hold something you have no right to. My people have killed for less. But I will offer you one chance. To hand over the artifact and turn away from this path.
Oh, interesting.
That's not any type of ship I recognize.
Yeah, we don't recognize it either.
You say that now, but your kind is not ready for the artifacts. The Starborn know what you are capable
The
of.
Starborn.
Tell us, please. What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them? What gives you more right to them than humanity?
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow. Abandon your thirst for knowledge or drown in it.
Interesting. Well, can you at least tell us more about who you are?
The more you understand, the more damage you will do.
How could just knowing what you are be dangerous?
Our distance from you is the whole point. We interfere now because we must.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. Energy output from that ship is far above the normal range. If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance.
Let's get out of here.
We'll get through this. Hold on.
Yeah, I only heard part of that because of UC security, but let's get back to the lodge.
I did not spend as much time here as some of the others, but I appreciate that I was still given my own room.
How is Neon? Are you okay?
We saw something out there.
Okay. I'll start transferring the data over now. Let me just bring it up on here at the table. Is that a prototype?
It was
No,
weird.
That material isn't anything we... What the... Everyone, come take a look at this.
That's no faction vessel or Crimson Fleet. Secret military tech, maybe?
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
They call themselves the Starborn. Demanded we hand over the artifact. Like we were children, playing with their parents' things.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
Not in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up. Another house for Rune.
I very much doubt that.
We ignoring the obvious here? A heretofore unknown group who just happens to know about the artifacts. I'm just gonna say it. Intelligent alien life, or extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
Or beyond even that. Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not apt here?
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete. Except that they're after the artifacts, and they're willing to take them by force.
Yes, they are. I mean, they're clearly not human-made.
No settled systems lab made these things, and I doubt one of them made that ship either.
So, we got some weird extra-dimensional beings that coincidentally decide to build their spacefaring vessels exactly like we do. Not so sure about that.
Noel, start analyzing all the data from the ship sensors. The gravitational wave they caused, scans of their weapons, shields, everything. We're in the dark. We need to learn anything about them we can, including some way to fight them if necessary. Until then, we stay the course, collect the artifacts. It's even more important now that an intelligence we don't know or understand is looking for them.
Yes, we agree. The only way to learn more is to keep going. What if we could locate the Starborn?
That ship could be anywhere in deep space. Even if we got lucky, a single grav jump and we'd lose them.
That's true, and they definitely don't want us to know more about them, so...
All we can do is be more cautious, but we are not stopping. This could end up being a race we don't want to lose. Vladimir, has the Eye picked up anything new?
Some glints of shine in the dark. Ready to hand them out as soon as you please.
All right. Good luck, everyone. And be careful out there.
Well, we got one more to add to the collection.
What's on your mind?
So let's check
I'd like
it out.
to talk to you about something. You have the chance.
Still need to lift another set today. Been dragging. Shoulder stiff.
Oh, how beautiful. And so much more to do. But that's where we're going to be leaving it for today. Until next time, this has been RadiatedBru. If you're enjoying the content, let me know about it. I do enjoy seeing the comments from you all. So till then, peace.